Good morning, everyone, or good afternoon, evening, whenever you're watching this. I hope you all are having a great week. This is the fifth time I've recorded this video. I am on the struggle bus this morning, and I know that some of y'all can relate to that. And y'all are going to relate to that here in a little bit because you have a video assignment due next week. And I wanted to talk a little bit about that to give you some more visual, I guess, directions on what I'm looking for. So I told you in the directions for this video that I'm really going to be honing in on your background as well as your eye contact. So let's talk about that a little bit more in depth. And I guess it's appropriate because I'm recording in my office for the first time. I've never recorded a video for a class in my office. And so it took me a minute to figure out, okay, where does this camera need to be? And how's the lighting coming in? And are they going to be distracted by what's behind me or whatever else? And those are all things that you really need to think about as you're setting up your video to record. If nothing else, look at yourself, look at what's around you and what's behind you as you're about to record. In the past, I've seen students record in their room and they haven't cleaned their room. Their bed's a mess. They've got stuff laying all over the place. That's not a good look. I've had students record in their car. That's distracting too, and that's kind of a problem. Just find a place that's clean, that's not distracting, and record from there. Now, if you're wondering who this person is behind me, I'll just go ahead and explain it. That's the Greek philosopher Epictetus, and he has a saying that is amor fati, and it translates to be in love with your fate. And what he meant by that is no matter what happens to you, that's exactly how it was meant to happen. So you need to accept it and love it. So like anybody else, I need a little bit of motivation in my life because not every day is great. And that's a little bit of motivation for me for all the things that go on in this office. So again, make sure that your background is not distracting and so that your audience is not saying, what is that back there? That's weird. So let's talk about eye contact. In the past, I've had students that will put notes either right above their camera or right to the side or whatever else, and they'll just read to me, okay? So if you have notes right above your camera and you're reading to me like this, I can tell that your eyes are up here and that you're reading. Let's say that you have your notes off to the side and the whole time you're sitting there like this and you're looking at your notes off to the side and you're reading. I can tell. Now, there are a few people who can read with really good voice inflection and really good tone. Those are few and far between. For most people, when they read, they automatically go to a monotone tone of voice, and that takes down the interest level of your video really quickly. So just prepare. Know what it is you're going to talk about, and then get on here, look into the camera, and talk into it. The other thing you need to be careful of is where your camera is. If you're recording on your phone, make sure you know where that camera is on your phone. I'm recording on an iPad, so I know that the camera is right up there, and that's what I'm looking into. Don't look at yourself while you're recording because your eyes are in a different place. Make sure you find out whatever your device you're recording on, you look into the camera and you talk into that. Again, those are the two things that I'm going to hone in on for this video. In the next video assignment, I'll be looking for something else, and we'll just kind of build on that till we get to the final video where I'm looking at everything. All right. As always, if you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out, and I look forward to seeing all of your faces in this assignment next week. Have a great rest of your week.